If you clicked on this video, then I'm sure you're intrigued by the fact that we have brand new homes starting under $300,000. Well, yes, you are correct. We are in Brooksville, Florida today, checking out Pinecone Reserve by William Ryan Homes. What is going on, YouTube? If you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Yes, you heard it here first. We have brand new homes starting under $300,000. I know it's hard to believe, but it's here. And William Ryan Homes has design packages that allow you to customize the home the way you want it, both 2 and 3 car garage, floor plans available, oversized home sites, and we're gonna get to see 2 single-story models today, so let's not waste any more time. I know I said we are in Brooksville, but we are not directly in Brooksville where the downtown might be. We are actually several miles west of there, a little closer to the Gulf, only 5 miles from Weeki Wachee and Weeki Wachee River, giving you direct, almost immediate access to an amenity of such stature, as well as just a few short miles from Spring Hill, giving you access to some beautiful schools and commercial and residential developments as well. Now, I must say it is incredibly peaceful out here. And I say that every time I come to Brooksville. You still have so much development that needs to take place out here. For the most part, there are still a lot of cow pastures, a lot of land that needs developed. And William Ryan Homes has only popped up a handful of homes. I can probably only count 10 homes in and around me within this community that are fully finished, and still a lot of development to be done. If affordability is a huge factor for you in purchasing a home, especially new construction, then this product might be great for you if you're comfortable with a commute into Tampa. You're looking at only 45 to 50 minutes into Tampa. That would include the Tampa International Airport, maybe tack on another 10-15 minutes if you were trying to get to downtown. We also cannot forget that we are just a short drive to US 19. So if you wanted to go west and then head south, it's a straight shot down to Clearwater Beach, Honeymoon Island, and that of course would include all the other beaches further south, including St. Pete Beach, Treasure Island, and Madeira Beach as well. Now, I know I've been waffling. We're gonna jump into these models, but before we do that, I do wanna preface the video by saying I am a licensed agent in the state of Florida. So if you have real estate goals, questions, or dreams of moving here, especially the Tampa Bay area, I would be honored to earn your real estate business and help you make your transition here as smooth as possible. So I'm gonna drop my contact information on screen so you can get in touch. Please do not hesitate to reach out. I'm always here to be a resource for you. All right, you stuck around long enough. I'm equally as excited as you to see these 2 floor plans, so let's go. Okay, so that was the Sweetwater. And if you remember from a few weeks ago when we were in Zephyr Hills, we saw this one before from another community from William Ryan. But there are a couple things that I noticed this time around that I wanted to point out. So let's have a flip and walk through. So again, immediately to the left of the entrance, you have your first 2 guest bedrooms with a guest bathroom right at the front. Now you come through here and the kitchen is segmented off from this, I don't want to call it an island because it's not, but this countertop. The one thing I noticed is the recessed ceiling in this dining room adds so much depth to this room that you just don't get in the living room or kitchen area. As we approach the back of the home, again, you have your 3rd bedroom staged as an office. The outdoor patio area, part of this is covered, which I love, and then the other part is not, but they've done a lovely job staging that out there. And coming into your primary suite, accent wall, beautifully decorated. But one thing I wanted to point out is this 0 entry shower. You do not have a doorstep, you do not have a door, you just come right on in, and when you turn your water on, it's gonna flow downward into the sink there, so you're not gonna have any overflow or spillage coming out of here. Now, I must say, William Ryan's interior decorator did a fantastic job in this model, but I'm a little more excited to see the next floor plan, so we're gonna jump over and check it out. Okay, so this is a generational home if I've ever seen one. If this fit my needs, I'd be submitting an offer for my family today. The Sapphire is no joke. There's a lot to unpack here, so let's flip the camera and I'll walk you through it. All right, so we're stood in the foyer, and immediately to your right here, you have this grand mother-in-law suite, own private ensuite bathroom, completely secluded from the rest of the house. So the rest of the house takes place all up here. You have your own private space right here. Cannot be beat. Now to the right here, you have an office. Again, would be separated by dual glass French doors. So again, a private working sector within your home that would keep you separated from the rest of the noise going on for a secluded, quiet workspace. Then you have your kitchen, living room, and dining room, that LDK, which we brought about in our last video. And again, the recessed ceiling adds so much depth and character and detail into this room, and I absolutely love it. That accent wall also does bits. You can see their interior designers are doing an incredible job here. Off the back of the kitchen and dining room here is this massive walk-in pantry. I mean, this is bigger than some people's closets. I'm fully in here and so much space. And then across the hall would be your laundry room, and your garage would be right there. Now, let's venture across the living room, and I'll show you the primary suite. And again, you have the utmost seclusion, given it being at the back of the home. And then you have your primary ensuite bathroom. I'm gonna have to do a little spin because you have split vanities, his, hers. You have a full-size jacuzzi tub, no entry, stand-up shower, and this does have a little nook back there. And again, a huge walk-in closet, more than enough space for him and hers. Though not separated, his could be like this corner, hers could be like the rest of it. Then lastly, you go across the hall here, and you can tuck the kids right in the back with their own bedrooms, shared guest bathroom, and final guest bedroom. Wouldn't have to worry about them sneaking out, making too much noise. They can have their own space. And then you walk outside. You have a grill, covered space for seating. Then you have pergola, outdoor uncovered seating. And they've went so far as to decorate it with these beautiful rock and waterfall decoration here. All right, so that wraps up the tour. And as I've started doing in recent videos, I'm going to be talking about the costs and fees associated within the model instead of doing it outside, save myself some time, some energy, and stay out of that heat. Okay, so first, I'll let you guys know that William Ryan has a pretty awesome incentive that I have never seen before from any builder or on the channel. The first 3 buyers within the community are getting a pool installed in their home. They've partnered with a local pool service to give that as an incentive for buyers. So far, 1 of the 3 buyers have been checked off. Just across the street, that very first lot has been sold already. But like I said earlier in the video, they do have 4 or 5 finished homes out there that are available right now. Also included in the community is a dog park and clubhouse, which are not finished yet. They should be completed by the end of the year, according to the sales consultant, but that will be encompassed in an HOA fee of just $190 per month, which is very competitive compared to some of the other builders we've seen. Another huge incentive being that we're out in Brooksville, though these are oversized home sites or lots, they do not have a CDD fee. So that is one fee you can completely get rid of and not have to worry about budgeting for when you're planning on submitting an offer in this community. Now, I wanted to reiterate from what I said earlier in the video, we are just 5 miles from Weeki Wachee. Now, if you're thinking about Brooksville, you would think, oh, that's still quite far. But like I said, this is a little further west towards the Gulf. So if you are a boater, fisherman, or just someone who enjoys water amenities, this might be a great community for you. You could bring your boat. You have enough size in your lot to maybe park a boat or RV and then go enjoy some of those water parks or amenities. You have direct access to the Gulf via Hernando Beach, Weeki Wachee, and some of the other outlets that are nearby. But given proximity to those standout features could be a great incentive for someone who enjoys water sports to live out here. Another good part about being where this community is you're right in between US 19 and the Veterans Expressway. Opposed to being in Brooksville, center Brooksville, you are east of Veterans Expressway. So it takes you a little bit longer to get to 19 in the event you wanted to have that straight shot down to some of the renowned beaches we love here in Tampa Bay. This floor plan I'm sat in is certainly a multi-generational home. If you are someone who is looking to maybe retire their parents, or you and your spouse work from home, or you're double income with kids, this could be a great place for you where you don't necessarily need to commute into Tampa or St. Pete, Pinellas County, but you could use the space you have within your home. And then, of course, find your lifestyle here in Brooksville. Like I said earlier, in my previous videos as well, there's so much commercial and residential development happening in these outskirts, Brooksville, Zephyr Hills, Spring Hill, Wesley Chapel, where in a few years' time, these are going to be cities of their own, where they're going to be bustling enough for you to not have to drive, half an hour to get to those family events that you typically would enjoy in a more densely populated area. I personally think, after having seen these floor plans in this community, that the price point is very attractive and competitive compared to some of what we've seen in the past and on the channel. I think that in itself is a huge incentive to maybe put in an offer on one of these homes if the Brooksville area or lifestyle is for you. Now, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. If you made it this far in the video, I appreciate you tuning in. I ask that you go down, like, comment, hit the subscribe button, because it genuinely helps me continue to create more content like this for you guys. I'm again going to attach my Tampa relocation guide as well as my guide to buying new construction in the description. If you just copy and paste that link into your Google search, it'll take you straight to those PDF files, and you can get them 100% free. It is my resource to you guys to help you make a more insightful effort and decision on purchasing your home here in the Tampa Bay area. With that being said, I want to say one more time that I am a licensed agent in the state of Florida. So if you have real estate goals, questions, or dreams of moving to Florida, especially the Tampa Bay area, I would be honored to earn your real estate business and help you make your move here as smooth as possible. So I'll drop my contact information on screen one more time so you can get in touch. But without further ado, I'm going to leave you guys here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be seeing you guys real soon. Peace out.